Hey guys, today we're going to do some smoked hot wings. Now, I did already start to do the drumsticks, so I was already in the middle of my cooking process, and I thought, hey, I should make a video and share this with all of you. So I've still got the wings, and we're going to go ahead and get those into our rub and get them started over on the grill. So as I said, I've already started on the drumsticks. We're going to put those to the side and just open up our hot wings, and then I'll show you what type of rub I'm using today. So, one thing you want to make sure to do is get all these feathers off, if there is any. So, definitely don't want any of that getting into our food, because let's be honest, who wants to eat a feather? It's the worst thing in the world. You go to a family barbecue, or you're having dinner with friends, and you go to take a bite of a chicken wing, and next thing you know, you got a big feather in your mouth. So, that one's good. Toss that in there. See, all these little feathers too, we don't want any of that. And we're just putting these directly in our bag, and then we're going to add a little bit more seasoning to it. So, we got lucky, this one actually looks really good. So, you see that fat right there, we don't want to try to trim any of this off, because it's going to help it stay nice and moist while we're cooking it. I'm going to go wash my hands real quick, and then I'll be back to go ahead and season all this up. Alright, we're back. So, first thing I'm going to do is just use a little bit of garlic powder. And we'll dust any excess seasoning off here in a minute. And today am using Desert Heat. It's a Buffalo Wild Wings seasoning. You can use any type of wing seasoning you want. Maybe even some seasoning salt. This already has salt in it, and I like it a little bit, so you know, we're gonna try it out today and see how it does when we're smoking. So it's already supposed to be smoky, but we both know it's not. Add a little bit more of that. Now, gonna mix it all up. Make sure everything's evenly coated. Alright, we can see through there, we got a nice, generous coating on most of that. I'm going to keep mixing it up here for a little bit, and then I'm going to get them on the smoker, and we'll go from there. I've got the smoker set to about 350 degrees. It's starting to smoke a little bit. Not sure if you can see that on camera. And I am going to go ahead and get these chicken legs on the racks. Put the wings on first. Now the legs take a little bit longer and need a little bit hotter temperature for them to get completely done, because they're dark meat. So we're going to put those on the bottom level. Put the wings just right above those. Look at that, ain't that beautiful? Alright, we're going to get those on there, get them cooked, and then we're going to go ahead and make our wing sauce in the meantime. Now we're going to go ahead and make our sauce, so, well, if I can stop hitting the camera. Now we're going to make our sauce. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn on the eye, I'm going to turn it all the way to heat. Now, as you can probably tell, I'm cooking outside today, since we're doing a little bit of a grill out. Right in our pan, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to get it hot. Now I throw an entire block butter. That's going to melt really fast. Well, as fast as butter is going to melt. While we're waiting on that to melt, I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of our ingredients. And we're not doing a whole lot with this hot sauce. We're just going to go ahead and throw our ingredients together and set it to the side and get it ready so we can immediately pull out our wings, dredge them in this hot sauce, and then we're going to put them back on to smoke again. So, I'm going to pour some hot sauce in there. That was about 6 ounces. Today I'm using Texas Pete because I had it from our last recipe, and I just wanted to use it up before I went ahead and opened up another container of something new. And I'm going to use the blazing sauce for Buffalo Wild Wings, since this is a Buffalo Wild Wing inspired video. We're going to go ahead and squirt the rest of our container in there. And that was probably another 6 ounces. Now, once we get this going, get it all incorporated, I'm going to drop about another 6 ounces of honey in there so we can sweeten it up. And from there, we're just going to set it to the side, get it ready for our wings to be dredged in it. I'll see y'all then. So I added our 6 ounces of honey. After that, I went ahead and I tried it. Still a little too hot for my liking, so I'm going to go ahead and add a cup. You can hear me hiccuping. So I'm going to go ahead and add a cup of brown sugar. It's going to help thicken it up, as well as take some of that ghost pepper out of there. From here, I'm going to go ahead and turn off our eye. That's much better. It's got a little bit of sweetness and got that spice on the back end. So that's going to be perfect and exactly what we want for our chicken. So I'll see y'all guys whenever I decide to pull off the chicken and dredge it. And I'll let y'all know approximately how long it took to smoke it. So I'll see y'all then. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to check our chicken. I don't believe it's going to be done, but I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of different ways that you can check chicken to see if it is done yet. Alright, so the first method we're going to use is going to be a digital thermometer. Now we're wanting this, since we're right on the bone especially, to go ahead and pull up and be about 180 degrees. So we're going to look at this and it's 111, 13, 15. I'm going to let that sit for a minute. So, while that one's sitting in there, I'm going to show you the very basic way. We're going to take this one, because it's pretty thick. And you can feel that, and you can feel it, and you can tell that's raw.
The chicken is raw.
Come over here where the heat is very directed, and we feel, and that's still raw. But, if you really want to be sure, say you're not sure exactly what raw chicken feels like, I'm going to pull off our seasoning right here while I'm trying to show you this. You can cut it open with a knife and you can look in there, and that's 100% raw.
The chicken is raw.
And we're only pulling up 118 degrees, so we're pretty far off from where we're trying to get. And it's only been in here for about 35 minutes. And we're smoking it. That takes a little bit longer. What I am going to do is, since we've gone ahead and we've hit that beginning cooking process, we've got that smoke in it, I'm just going to transfer it down to our grill below and finish it off, and that way we can go ahead and put it in our sauce and we can eat dinner a little bit earlier. So, I'll show you all what that looks like right before I put the sauce on it, and then we'll throw it back on the grill and just go ahead and caramelize that. So I'll see you then. We've been cooking for about an hour now. We're just going to go ahead and check those. You can see I got them up on the higher heat. And I'm just going to use our electric thermostat. So we go ahead and push that in there. And I have this set to 180 degrees. And it looks like we're there right at the center. So if we're there on the bone, we're going to go ahead and pull these and we're going to dredge them in our hot sauce. And then we're going to throw them back on there just to caramelize. Let me go ahead and grab that real quick. You can see that beautiful hot sauce. Throw that right on there. I'm going to turn our grill down. So I want to make sure we cover every single wing. And we're just doing this so we can get a nice like caramel color on it. And get it nice and sticky. Now do remember, these wings are already cooked. We're not putting raw chicken inside of our hot sauce that we might use later. That looks beautiful. We're going to put these on the other side, that way they can caramelize. We'll go ahead and pull this back. Put our last two wings on. Or, in this case, legs. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Alright, guys. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get these all caramelized and ready to go. And I'll see you back at the dinner table. So I've got them all off the grill. You can see how beautiful they look. I just gotta have me a bite real quick. So. That's amazing, guys. A little bit of spicy. A little bit of sweet. All that sauce caramelized. I don't know if I can just have one bite, to be honest with you. I gotta get these inside. Let the family have some before I eat them all. So until next time. Have a great Memorial weekend, and I'll see you. So that was our Buffalo Wild Wings super hot wings. And seriously, guys, these things are extremely hot. I would advise, if you're not used to a lot of really hot food, don't use as much sauce. If you do want to use, their really hot sauce, cut back on it. Otherwise, just use your favorite hot sauce. You can even use a honey barbecue sauce and it would turn out amazing. The rub is really good, not super spicy, but that hot sauce, it's fire. I love it. But that doesn't mean everybody else will. So, until next time, seriously enjoy your Memorial weekend, and we'll have lots of new recipes coming right at you. Take care.